Yeah, let's make our graphs. So we got an Excel file we're going to pull it from. Our data right here. Remember, my data is a little not pretty. It's a little not perfect. So yours will probably look better than that. Sometimes things happen. Just do your best to follow along. So that's how we add the data. You saw that, right? I had to click on Microsoft Excel and choose the file. That's all I had to do. Now, the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to show you two different. Last time I showed you three different options for the independent samples t-test. I'm going to show you two, tell you why I think one's better, but let you make the decision. So in terms of columns, I want to put my independent variable there and my dependent variable here. Now I've got to do some things here. First, I want to change it from sum to average. All right. And you can see, and then I want to disaggregate my measures. So this creates like a dot plot. We're not ready yet. We want to right click, format, click the lines, click the rows, click none, and now we're good to go. You will change this to figure one, give it a name, but I'm not going to do anything to it right now. You've got to do that on yours. Just because I'm not doing it on mine, I'm actually checking if you're listening to my audio, because I think that's been a problem. So cool. We got that. There's a few more things I want to do. I want to make it pretty. So I'm going to put my independent variable in, drag it to the color box. And then I hate those colors. So I click, I edit my colors. I choose what I like, which is pink and teal. It's my favorite. Click analytics, average with 95% confidence interval, throw it to the cell. What you see here is that my 95% confidence interval of my mean is somewhere in here, and the 95% confidence interval of this mean is somewhere in here. Lots of overlap, not really a difference. We can clearly see that. Here's the mean, here's the mean. Beautiful graph. A lot of people think bar graph's appropriate. Bar graph's fine if it's 1994. But Google data scientists make fun of people for using bar graphs, and you will find that the world has changed. I don't care that they teach this in high school and most science classes in college. It's not viewed very sophisticatedly by the world anymore. So I want to teach you this cool method. Now, this is your first option. This is the one I'm going to choose. I'm going to right click and duplicate, because I want to show you another option you can create, which is the density plot. Here you can see this is darker blue, meaning two of my numbers were overlapped. I was pretty simple when I created this data file. Again, double click, give that a new name. Okay, but you can see here what's going on. Also, if your IV is sort of crunched out there, pull it out. That's the second option. This is a great option. I think it's great for when you have data piled up. I think it looks cool. It looks basic. It's not super complicated, but I like the color system better. So that's the one I'm going to use. We need to make 3 independent sample t-tests for each graphs for each of our tests. So duplicate. All I do now is add my mediator in, remove my DV, click this, go ahead, click the average. I really don't think it matters, but that's fine. My IV drags to colors. Oh no, my IV's already on colors. I've got to do my analytics, average plus 95 CI to the cell. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that one as well. I'm going to take my mediator out, put my moderator in. Go ahead, remove that. Analytics. So simple to just make multiple graphs there. You can see we have tighter estimate here, but it's very difficult to see what's going on. You can see I have a little outlier in this one. We got our 3 t-tests. Now we want to make scatter plots. So I'm going to go ahead because I'm going to go ahead and create a new worksheet and create my scatter plots. For the columns, that's where my IV is going to go. Well, not my IV, I'm sorry. First test I want to do is my mediator to my DV. So this is mediators my rows, change that to average. DV in my columns. I actually messed that one up. We're going to flip that around. DV, the outcome should be in the rows, and mediator should be in the columns. Just make sure they're all changed to average. Change to average, and you disaggregate your measures there. Now this is something cool. You put the colors in on there, right? We got to right click, format, click the lines, none. Click columns, click the lines, none. I know I'm going pretty fast, but that is what it is. I like people to see what condition the participants were in. We click analytics, we click trend line, we click linear. It makes two. I love that. I do love the two. I think it's beautiful. We can keep that as is. All right. You could also right click, format. Wait, right click trend lines. No. Format. No, that's not it. Oh, edit all trend lines. If you click this, this will match the calculation you did. You can choose either. For this one, it doesn't really matter. We got our DV in rows, mediator in columns. We're now going to duplicate this because I hate redoing everything. All right, we're going to take our mediator. We're going to go ahead and close this out. We're going to put our moderator up at the top too. And we're going to remove the mediator. All right, so whatever you choose, if you want, remember, click on the trend line, edit all trend lines. You can show different ones. You know, I like both views. There's no right way there. Change your formatting. Change your name here. Figure 4 or whatever this is. We do one more. Duplicate, right? I'm going to keep my moderator there. I'm going to put my mediator on the bottom. Just see if they're related. Remove. We got the same thing. No big deal. Let's create our final desktop. So I'm going to click this right here. Sheet 1, my DV, and I'm going to go ahead. Well, before I click in, I love to do this. Pull this one. Maybe it'll go. I like to pull it there. Okay, so now, and if you're clicked on things, sometimes it looks weird. So now I'm going to get my second one over here and my third one here. This is a beautiful graph presentation. Look at how cool and slick this looks. I'm going to make another dashboard right here. I want you to make 2 dashboards. If this is going too fast, that's fine. This one, I'm not as interested in the order, but I'm going to put mediator to DV. I'm going to do the same thing. Drag this here. Then I'm going to put my other 2 in here and make sure I click whatever I need to click, and there you go. That's how we do it. That's how beautiful multiple graphs are. You've got all your figure names up in there. That's totally fine. It's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. Technically, you're supposed to write panel A, panel B, panel C. So if you hear that, do that. Make me happy. But if not, I get it. We kind of follow along instructions and that sort of thing. But that's how you make graphs.